Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you my very long in coming warehouse flash sale order from last month. I think mine was taking up to that 21 business days that they were talking about. So it's a nice rainy Sunday afternoon when I'm filming this. I have a lovely cup of tea, and we are going to go through all of these bars, and there are just a couple other little items that I got. I didn't get any warmers in this particular sale or anything because I am waiting for my new season home sales kit that is early access for consultants of the new warmers that we can get ahead of time that are new to the fall and winter catalog. Please look for that video this week. I'm hoping maybe even tomorrow. It was supposed to get dropped off before 2 o'clock today according to my UPS, but it's not here, so I had to start filming this particular video with bated breath waiting for that one. So anyway, let's dive right on in to these amazing bars. There's so much good stuff here, you guys. The first pack that I opened, because I made 2 orders actually, 2 days apart, and the initial order that I placed came at the same time as the second one, and that's great. That's perfectly fine. And the first pack that I have here, it just smelled like pumpkin buttercream. Just all the different bars that are mixed into that particular pouch. It was heavenly. So before I get into the bars though, I have Bright Cider Life that I got in hand soap, and we sadly don't have any more Bright Cider Life in the catalog, so I'm actually really glad that I picked that up because it's such a pleasant smell, and I'll be able to enjoy that for my hand washing needs this fall. And then the next thing that I got was Icicles and Evergreen Scentsy Fresh. I am a little bit of a cheapskate when it comes to things like the Scentsy Fresh and so sometimes even the Counter Clean. If I can find something on sale, I will buy that instead of whatever the new thing is. Although when you're talking about Counter Clean and just soap in pairs, which we don't have much of an opportunity to get this season except for Autumn Road Trip in our Harvest brochure, I will be buying that. And then last but not least, I was very happy that they had Fluffy Fleece as Scent Soft in that flash sale. So I picked up 2 of those, and they had a couple of other types, but I'm realizing that I don't use an awful lot of that, and it takes a long time to get through. So even though it's a discontinued item, I just picked up those 2 to go with my fall winter blanket and towel needs with that wonderful smell, which is great in our laundry and washer with line, Fluffy Fleece, which is always a tongue twister. So let's get into my first bag of wax, and then my second bag of wax is going to have some of the repeats because I did do the Harvest bundle twice. So let's see. The first thing that I have here is Honey Pear Cider, which was from that Harvest bundle. And this is such a good smell, you guys. I have a few downstairs, but my stack is dwindling. This was something that they took out of the fall winter catalog, I would say 3 or 4 seasons ago now, and it's so good with the nice gentle spiced pear, little bit of honey and cider, and it is a perfect September smell. The next thing that I have in here, I got 5 of these. I've never smelled this bar, you guys. This was a loose bar that you could get a bunch of, at least until they sold out, which was quick. All you need is love. And I bet this was what I smelled in the pack when I opened it. Yes. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Oh, I get the cherry. And this almost like a sweet buttercream. Very nice vanilla. I think this is going to be extraordinary. Oh, so good. I can see why people go crazy over this bar, so I'm glad that I got 5, and I think that might end up being a bedroom melt for me, but all you need is love might just be all that you need. So then what else do I have here? What was in the Harvest bundle? Coconut Pumpkin Pie. Now, we had this as a January Bring Back My Bar, and I don't mind it, but I didn't club it because it isn't a powerhouse for me. It's good. It has a little bit of a waxy coconut and spice scent, but being that I've got 2 of them now because I got 2 of this bundle, it's good, and I will thoroughly enjoy it in the next few weeks because this is exactly when I want to melt something like this. So it's got a little bit of pumpkin pie spices and then the coconut, so it's light. It's sort of like pumpkin pie light, and it is appealing this time of year. So nice. It's very, very good. And then the next one, which I'm very happy to have another one of, is Sweet Cream Spice. This is a beautiful bar. I got one in a flash sale last year, and when I melted this, it is just gorgeous and creamy. It's a lot like Vanilla Bean Buttercream, but add depth and some personality. Because honestly, for me, Vanilla Bean Buttercream is one of those boring bars we have. I mostly use it as a mixer. but this gives you a little bit of spice, just a touch, to make the vanilla and the creaminess really enjoyable. So that is sweet cream spice. This would also be very good with a coffee scent, I think. All right, the next one in here is going to be vanilla cinnamon maple. Now this is in my club, but I can never get enough of it, so I was glad to have more. I love all these sweet, creamy, spicy smells. This is one of my favorite categories of scent. Like, you can give me all the creamy spice, and I will just melt it and melt it and melt it. Pretty much every variation. So this is a home run for me, and I'm glad to have more in my stash. Autumn Stroll. This is one I love. And again, this is in my club. And I'm very interested in our next Bring Back My Bar in January to see if Autumn Stroll is something like Falling Leaves. I don't know if they'll be similar, but I'm really looking forward to smelling that. There are so many good ones that will be coming in our January Bring Back My Bar, you guys. Everything Nice is in there. The, what is it, Vanilla Walnut, I've never smelled that. We're getting a toasted apple butter and a toasted caramel sugar. I've never smelled either. I love Frosted Ginger Cookie. It's going to be a good BB&B for us bakery lovers. Anyway, Autumn Stroll, I'm very happy to have more of it. But I am interested to see whether that Falling Leaves might bump that out of my club. If they're enough different, both of them will go in. That's just how I am. Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. Now, this is a nice bar. We had this last October as a scent of the month. And it's good, but for all the life of me, and I know there is supposed to be a pineapple note in it, I smell pineapple upside down cake more than I smell anything else in this bar. So is it good? Yes, but I'll probably melt the two that I've got in September rather than later in the season, because this one just does not compute to me as very pumpkin at all, but it's very nice. What else? Okay, more All You Need Is Love. I smell that again. Oh, you guys, it's so good. So I definitely get like a creamy, sweet vanilla and sugar, but I get that little bit of cherry, and it is gorgeous. It's not the kind of cherry like a really strong cherry. It's more like a Queen Anne or a Rainier. I know it says Bing cherry in the description, at least I think it does. But that is sweet and light and lovely. I should have gotten 10. I'm just glad that the 5 that I did grab didn't get sold out from underneath me, so I should just be thankful. Porch Pumpkin. Now this is a really good, really solid, just plain old pumpkin scent. And it's a little bit on the fresh side. I think there might be, I have not looked at the notes in this in years, there might be some acorn that they say is in here, or something that's just a hint of outdoorsiness and just good old simple pumpkin. And I've gotten quite a bit of this between some flash sales in the last couple years, so I'm excited to warm this and then see if I can mix it with other things. It might be very good with, say, clove and cinnamon. It might be really good with sugar cookie. I don't know. I think that's going to be very fun to play around with. More All You Need Is Love. Oh, it's good, it's good, it's good. Okay, now this is actually the reason, this bar, that I bought this bundle and I went back and bought another one. Harvest Blessings is my younger daughter's Scentsy Heartbreak. She just didn't communicate well enough to me last fall that she wanted me to club this. And it is very, very good. It reminds me a lot of Harvest from Yankee. It's so classic. It's got a little bit of almost licorice on the back. And it's one of her favorites, this and Honey Pear Cider. So both of those being in this bundle really made me want to get it, because it appears as though the two I don't like are hanging out in the bottom of this bin. And this is the reason that I didn't buy 3 or 4 of this bundle. All You Need Is Love. One more. These two are just notorious. A few people love them. Most people can't stand them. Let's go with the one that I can deal with a little better first. Pumpkin Marshmallow. Some people love this. I don't deal with it real well. It's not terrible, but it's just weird. And it's kind of funky. Now, the newer ones are smoother. The older this is, the funkier it gets for me. So I should probably just warm this right away and get it over with, and it won't be too bad, because that's supposed to be like marshmallow and graham cracker and pumpkin. But a lot of times what I get is kind of a burned, weird off smell. I do wonder if that's just if that bar gets stored for too long. And then the worst bar, for my personal taste, except maybe Casting Spells, that Scentsy has ever made. Let's hope that there's a change in my nose, but I really doubt it. Perfect Pumpkin Pear. Let's see what happens. I still got it. Maybe not as bad. This is a little more mild. Maybe we'll try melting it again. This bar, unfortunately, has a stomach acid scent a lot of times when I melt it. Other people get this lovely sandalwood, pear, and pumpkin, and I get something like somebody got sick. So maybe I will attempt to warm one of these bars, but I am just not sure about Perfect Pumpkin Pear. Now, I'm pretty sure that my friend Tammy, who I've known for a while here on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, you love this bar. So let me know down in the comments if you still think that that's the best thing ever, because I may need somebody to give those to. Anyway, so we're going to pause for a moment. So I'm back, guys. Now I pulled out of the other sack the duplicates of the Harvest Bundle, and what we have in here are some clearance items and then 2 other bundles whose names I do not remember. One was actually a smaller bundle and another one was the larger size, like the Harvest Bundle. So we'll just go right on through here. First off, I have a sweet cucumber. I have never ever smelled this, so we will see what we've got going on here. Oh, that's pretty. This might be the nicest cucumber scent I have ever gotten from Scentsy. Man, I don't know what the notes of this are, but it's cucumbery in a very pleasant way. And I really like cucumber and pear blossom, but this might be even better. Wow. Okay, that is good. That is really, really good. All right, and then the next thing that we have here is called Watermelon Wave. Now, I've gotten this in a couple of other bundles recently, and I did not realize how good this is. This is a fantastic hot weather smell where there is just so much like moisture in the air and you want to stay inside, but you want to be refreshing and cool. This is going to be your bar. It is limey and it's got lots of watermelon and watery quality, more so than some of their other watermelon smells. And it's a little bit light, but wow, did I enjoy melting this summer, and I really, really was surprised at how good that is. So then the next one is Red, White, and Berry Pie, which was a really nice scent of the month last summer. And I have several of them, but you just always need another one. It's very much like a sweet, syrupy pie cherry and a little bit of crust. Almost kind of smells like a Luden's Cough Drop, but in a good way. And this is really nice in the summertime. I like this in alternate warmers with things like Sugar Cookie to amp up the bakery factor and Churro Churro. So good. So then the next one that I've got here, ooh, I think we'll save that. That was out of the clearance section, and I'm excited about that. And that's another one of those, because I'm going to give one to my mom. Graduation. Now, this was also a loose bar. This was not in a bundle. This is so good, and I have a couple of them, but having just a couple more, this is a great bedroom scent with suede and apples and a little bit of musk. It's soft, it's buttery, it's really, really nice, and it is just a very unusual smell, and I'm happy to have more of it. So then the next one is one my husband told me to take out of the warmer at one time, and that is white grapefruit. Now, I don't mind this, but he just really didn't like it. It's a very sharp, very sweet at the same time, light grapefruity scent. To me, it just smells almost like a sorbet or a granita with a lot of grapefruit, and I thought it was very good, but he didn't think so. So the next we have here, more Holly Berry Cinnamon. We're going to do that last. I think I got 4 of those. Ooh, this is a bar I've never smelled either. This is called Brayburn. Now, I have heard, I think it's Lisa Roberry, say she does not like this scent. So I'm curious about this. It's perfectly fine to me. It's interesting. Huh. It's very sweet, almost like bubblegum on the bottom. And I don't know, it's kind of nondescript. Huh. I don't know. Brayburn is an apple, and I'm not getting much apple out of this. I'm just kind of getting a sweet bubblegummy kind of a scent with maybe a little bit of cedar shaving thrown in. So that's weird. I have no idea what the real notes of this are. I'll melt it. We'll see what we get. All right. Next here, oh, I love this bar. This is Stargazing, and I have a little stash of this downstairs thanks to these flash sale bundles. This is so good, you guys. If you are a fan of Jammy Time, but you like more lily and vanilla with it, get some Stargazing in another flash sale or wherever you can get your hands on it. It's a very good performer, very sultry, really good throw, fantastic bar for summer. And anytime that you just want to like freshen up a space and have it be sophisticated, you put in some Stargazing. Another bar of Coastal Strawberry, which I was kind of getting low on. This is so good. This is like a sweet, gentle strawberry that has some jasmine and a little bit of freshness to it. It's really nice. This is another really good hot weather smell, and it's kind of a medium throw. Very, very good. The next one that I've got here is Mad for Melon, and I was really happy to get another bar of this. I did miss this particular season because it retired, And I didn't have it in my club or anything, but it's just the best honeydew melon with a little bit of floral in the background. And it is so good, you guys. So this is another one that was in, I think that was the Farmer's Market bundle, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. Another Holly Berry Cinnamon. So I think I got 4 of those. A couple of them are going to my mom. Ooh, here is A is for Apple. I love this bar, you guys. This was so good. I just finished the last 2 cubes of the other bar I had. This is a great green apple smell with a little bit of floral. It's similar to a peeling apple, but it's got that tartness from a green apple instead. Really, really good bar. If this one had been loose in the sale, I would have bought 3 or 4 rather than just the one that came in the bundle. The next one here is a Sun-Ripened Berry. This is a scent I could take or leave. I'll probably give this one away, honestly. And it's just a nice, mellow berry with a little bit of citrus scent. It was a January scent of the month. I can take it or leave it. It's not offensive at all, but it's not memorable either. And when you have as much wax as I do, you really want things to be memorable. Ooh, Tahitian Twilight. I think I just threw in an extra bar in the order. Yeah, I love this. I'm building a stockpile, and I've thrown it in my club. This was the July scent of the month. It's fabulous. Watery with passion flower and really nice, I don't know, things in this that just are sophisticated. Very late summer, very, very tropical, and I really like it. Okay, what's next? All right, this is Taste of Summer from the Find Your Happy collection. This is a good bar. I have yet to be brave enough to melt it, though, because I think it's going to smell like Lipton iced tea and lemons, and it's going to be strong. I'm thinking that's going to be a strong one. So that will be bar number 2 for me. Midnight in Curacao, or how did somebody tell me to pronounce this? Curacao? I don't know. Someone was nice enough to leave me the pronunciation of this in one of the comments the last time I was talking about this bar. And I practiced it, and now that I'm in front of the camera, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a beautiful bar, and it's got like plum and some really deep notes, and it's fabulous for a sultry end of the day in the summertime. It's very, very good and unique. Ooh, Love and Happiness. This is in my club, but I can always have my Love and Happiness. Powdery chestnut and vanilla and a little bit of sort of a perfume or cologne note, but it is such an unusual bar, and it just makes you so happy. Like, I should take stuff out of my warmers and melt this tonight in the rain. It would be perfect. And then what else do we have in here? A couple left. I have a bar of, ooh, I have not smelled this either. Sweet but Fierce. This was from, oh gosh, I don't remember the name of the collection. It was a Sophisticated Girly collection. Oh, this is pretty. This is going to be a bedroom scent, though. Very nice. Perfumey and gentle. This will probably be a good, like, January, February bedroom scent for me. So that is brand new for my particular experience. And we've got, this is the end of it. Okay, Pretty and Plum. Here's another reason why I ordered one of these bundles, which I believe was the Farmer's Market bundle. Pretty and Plum is one of my favorite early fall smells. Oh, it's so good, you guys. This is so good. It's similar to Sweet Plum Pastry, but a little bit more layered. It's got black coconut and sort of like a creamy tart pastry kind of a deal, rather than just a pie. Oh, it's so good. There is this warm, sweet, slightly spiced, subtle bakery quality to this bar that makes me happy every single time I melt it. And I was very, very happy to get another one. And then Graduation, a second one of those. And then I kept for last a bar that did sell out of the clearance pretty quickly. And now that it's been so long that I placed this order and then waited for it, we haven't seen this for several weeks. Holly Berry Cinnamon. I have not smelled in a long time, but I remember my mother enjoying it, and I thought it would be nice. I got 4, give her a couple, and keep a couple for myself. Ooh, and I think I know why people love this. It's been several years since I've smelled this. Oh, this is nice, you guys. Maybe we'll give Mom 1 and I'll keep 3. This is good. I think my daughter's going to like this, my younger one. I don't remember the notes of this either, but it obviously has some sort of a cinnamon. It almost has a little bit of like a suede-y quality. And I get that holly berry, which is one of my favorite notes for the wintertime. So I think this is better than I remember it being back in the day. So I think I'm going to have 3, and we're going to give my mother 1. So that is everything that I have gotten in my warehouse sale, and I hope that the rest of you already got your orders, because I was really at the tail end, I think, of the distribution this time. But that's okay, because here we have had a fabulous pile of bars at a really good price, which is what the warehouse sales and flash sales are all about. So this is Elizabeth with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.